Okay, let's see how this sounds. Microphone sounds good, so let's switch in. Welcome to PSO2. Now we are episode 4, and okay, and now it is summer. Wait. There we go. Bikini 2 dude for YouTube, probably. Anyway. So there is auto story content and new UQ, which I have just done. Let me just turn this off so I can think. Braver got a nerf buff, depending on how you see it. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, the level cap is now level 80. Don't need to do anything to do that. As many new players apparently, because of the new Steam release. And I have chosen my main for now to be Braver, at least until Hero comes out, when I can make a good informed decision. It'll take me maybe a day at most, a day more, if I catch many of the UQs. I think I already handed that one in. Do I? Nope, I don't have any missions to hand in. Zeke has crafting. I have crafted my main spam single target. Now, before I go into episode 4, I would advise you to, if you have not, go and watch the PSO2 the animation anime. I know it's controversial, I know most people see it as absolutely awful. It's not my PSO2 and stuff like that. It's another self-insert guy in a sea of self-insert fantasy isekai novels. However, it does explain a lot of the things that are about to happen. And if you have not played episode 4 yourself, you will probably be spoiled by what's about to happen. Okay? Okay. Let's go.
Which quest would you like?
Story quests. For now, episode 3 is going to be put on hold until I get to level 80. Then I'll finish episode 3. For now, let's go to episode 4. This is a reference to the original line of PSO2, which is the RPG that begins with "nice to meet you," because you zone into PSO2, nice to meet you, make friends, get hooked into the game like a fish in a hook. It's like that. And that's how friendships start. So, I have boosters on, I know. They're just about to run out, so. This is the original new player experience from the JP server. You used to be able to select episode 4 or episode 3. You get put into cold stasis after episode 3's events. Which is why you're not part of the anime that occurs between episode 3 and episode 4.
My name is Sierra.
She's your new caretaker, basically.
Do you have a firm grasp of who you are? Do feel free to peruse your personal data to jog your memory.
This is when she would throw you into character creation. Except now you can just do whatever. I am on English voices right now. I was on Japanese voices, but I figure for the story it'll be better if you can understand it, because the subtitles won't be easily visible. In fact, you know what? Let me just do this. And put that above there. There we go. And move this. Nope. Lock this. Which one is it? This one. Lock this. Can we put it here? I don't think there's anything up here. I'll make it a bit smaller as well. There, that'll be good. If I see something that's in the way, I'll move it. Oh no, you can see my frames per second now. Oh no. So it's been about 2 years since the events of episode 3 went down. And no, I didn't manage to pull the innocent cluster, unfortunately. I managed to get many pieces of baseware though.
Hey, over here! Over here! Good morning. How are you feeling?
And who's she then? I know I've already explained, but you know,
I haven't
roleplay.
introduced myself. I'm Sierra, your dedicated operator. Nice to meet
Caretaker.
you. I'm glad you seem to have woken without issue.
No, it's only been a moment.
Does your body feel strange at all? Let's see. It looks like you were completely purified of the F factor.
F factor is, you know, the sort of photons, negative photons that Falspawn put out whenever they explode. They got to go somewhere, so yeah. So it looks like we're fine now.
What's that? You look flustered. Is your memory a bit hazy?
No, actually, I was wondering how Matoi's getting on.
The medical bureau said that might happen. Allow me to be forward then. Your dedicated operator, Sierra, at your service. I'll get you up to speed on the situation.
I'll let her explain. She's better at it than I am. Ah. So this is a new part of the ship. This is called the bridge. Previously, this was inaccessible to players. Think of it like the story's home. Yeah, she's not really an operator so much as a captain.
Years ago, on AP-238-220, you embarked on an ARC's enlistment certification mission on planet Navarius.
And now she's explaining all the stuff that you did, basically.
After that certification mission, you immediately distinguished yourself as an ARC's operative and set out on numerous adventures.
Yep.
You fought Fallspawn and Dark Falls.
Oh, that's a cool
as well
picture.
as the ringleader of them all, the Profound Darkness, and achieved remarkable success.
I want that as my wallpaper. Just me?
Yet the Profound Darkness broke free from its eternal seal, and under desperate conditions, you and Persona fought to the bitter end.
This is just getting us caught up, yeah.
As a result of this,
Nice.
you succeeded in liberating the girl you once protected, Matoi, from the clutches of the Profound Darkness. However, Persona fell victim to the Profound Darkness and became its host. And that's where our story picks up today.
Not really, because we aren't done with Persona, but that's for later.
Wow! Giving you the abridged version's wild. To think I'm in the presence of greatness. Sorry, where was I?
Now, as for the title,
It's been about 2 years since the revival of the Profound Darkness.
2 years, yes.
I understand if you're having trouble processing. For you, only a moment has passed.
Is she still on auto? Okay, good.
After multiple wars with the Profound Darkness, you were put into cryosleep so that you could be purified of the F factor. The battle between good and evil has raged all the while. But don't worry, Arx is still going strong, and so is the universe. And now, you're back. Arx is complete again.
Okay, so the title refers to the player as a guardian of Arcs. This is a title given to Arcs who have proved himself on multiple occasions. There is a few others that have this title. Matoi is one of them, I believe.
But, as is
And I'll show you another. She might actually be here.
That's simple. Why have you been roused immediately after being purified of the F factor, you ask? Well, we have a request for you.
Yeah, there's an awful lot of new players.
But before I talk about
Which actually makes sense, because we've now got Steam players.
ship a bit, or
That's cool.
perhaps head out and explore briefly for rehab purposes.
This is the bit where she chuck you into explore quests and go learn how to play and stuff.
I'm sure there are tons of folks who have been awaiting your return for the past 2 years.
I can think of a few. Yes, I'm doing the sub-story. Because I missed an awful lot of this. This wasn't translated when I started playing. Oh, fun fact. Roughly about the start of episode 4 was exactly about the same time as I started playing.
How long has it been since we've spent quality time together? I heard you were just sleeping, so I wasn't worried or anything. But getting to meet up and chat sure puts my mind at ease.
That accessory looks awful in this perspective. I might do something about that.
I guess you think I'm exaggerating, huh? From my perspective, it was a pretty long time to wait.
Ooh, okay. This is a different option. The options don't really matter.
Oh, really? Well, believe it or not, I'm growing all the time. Honest.
Has her hair changed? I
see
think it
what you're
has.
trying to do. You can try to embarrass me by saying weird stuff, boss, but it won't work.
I mean, basically both options end up in flirt, so...
I'm used to you teasing me, so you're gonna have to try harder than that.
Yeah?
Boss? Personal space? Personal space? Jeez, you never give me any warning. Any funny business and Matoy's gonna hear about it.
Oh. Well, I guess I gotta give up now.
Going through this song and dance really drives home that you're back for good, boss.
Hmm.
I should have said so earlier, but... Welcome back, boss. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
So yeah, this will give you some partner cards to work with, and episode 4 also comes with some weapon barriers. Now, weapon barriers are a unit which fits in any slot, and before you used to have to make 3 characters, do the coffee client orders, get 3 weapon barriers and put them in. Episode 4 should give you all 3 of those weapon barriers that you need on one character. Yep. 1, 2, plus 1 from coffee, yes. So Steam players are going to have it nice and easy if they start with episode 4.
It's you! How lovely. It's been such a long time. You remember me, yes?
Did you finish boot camp yet?
You flat out forgot who I am?
No, just teasing.
Katori, your beloved bouncer, who is now the elegant maiden of legend?
So does that mean you finished boot camp?
A legendary magnet of customer complaints, you mean?
This is referring to back when Banter was absolutely, well, not terrible, but it didn't make much sense at the time.
It's difficult to make a name for ourselves that way.
See, this is still 75 content back when it was released, and trying to hybrid Banter was kind of difficult. You didn't really have the skill points. But it's fine now, because we have a level 80 cap, we have extra skill points.
But with help from our great friend, the bouncer class has found universal acceptance.
Yeah.
Many operatives were evidently inspired by you to try new classes and weapons. Your actions have inspired greater Orcs diversity and bouncer class adoption.
Yeah, this is a pretty common happening actually. The player will always pick up the new class and master it straight away. Always happens.
Along with all that time Katori wasted saying, a great operative once used it too.
Really?
That wasn't a lie. I do not lie. Even if you didn't use exactly what I was advertising, I'm sure you were aware of it at least.
Uh-huh.
And if you started using them for us in the future, then everything I said would be retroactively true.
Diversifying your offense makes it easier to handle adverse situations. That much is true.
Partially true. It's not always true. There's a term called min-maxing and meta. Those two together are absolutely terrible for normal casual players because they just want to do whatever they feel like. The problem is that most effective is most effective. Kinda sucks, but hey.
The more of us that realize that, the easier it will be to deal with future crises.
You can see this whenever you try to hybrid Braver. You won't be able to fit everything from bow and everything from sword. You gotta make a compromise.
And given the new issues we have to contend with, if you need our help, just ask.
Exactly right. The strides I have made were all for your benefit.
But don't worry, Banster and Braver are about to get real good.
As you can see, Katori hasn't changed much. She'll probably just get in the way. But hey.
How could you, Saga? Listen, not in his general direction.
What is this, Final Fantasy 14? Something happens, nod. So basically they're just introducing the 3 classes again, in case you didn't need it.
Magnifique. Simply brilliant. Wouldn't
Have you finally got control of your pets? Or are they going to try and eat you again?
behold her exquisite form? Impeccable, elegant, soft to the touch. The only word worthy to describe her is perfection. But most importantly, she loves me and will always be by my side. Très belle.
Are you again?
Oh, terribly sorry. Though, who are you? No ill will intended, of course. My attention is simply focused on my darlings. My name is Pietro, and this is my beloved Katarine.
Summoner's
Can you
Pokemon,
believe we've had the pleasure?
basically.
Allow me to divulge all about my beloved child, about the unique glories of being a summoner.
He refers to his pets as his children. Weird.
Summoners were established fairly recently as a new arts class, as a new
No, it
calling
wasn't.
to follow.
Not in NA anyway.
The best feature of being a summoner is your children. Summoners head to the field of battle with their lovelies in tow.
Do they?
The boorish call them pets, but to me, they are my irreplaceable, darling children. You see?
Mm-hmm.
By conducting pets with their weapon, the Harmonizer, the summoner class performs a glorious melody of exquisite eradication.
Sure, where's your pet?
What do you think? I assume you understand and want to give it a try, correct?
So basically, summoners put everything into their pets, well, at least until weapons came out for them, which was Nemesis, I want to say? I'm trying to think here. Maybe it was Astra, actually, which would come out when the next boss EQ comes out. I was about to spoil it there. I remembered it at the last second.
Be shy. Be a summoner.
No, seriously, be a summoner. It's a good subclass if you don't want a hunter.
I established this class so that everyone can understand the sublime happiness that these little ones bring.
Mm-hmm. Nope, still doesn't have control of it.
You naughty girl, you. Yes, I know. Shall we pay a visit to the cafe then?
Summoner pets love candies and sweets.
I must bid you adieu. May your life as a summoner be a happy and fruitful one. Now, Katarine. No need to rush. Your food isn't going anywhere. Ow. Ow. No teeth. No teeth.
Katarine used bite. It was super effective. Anyway. So, now that we've introduced the 3 classes, back to the story. Let's do it. See what's going on here. I know what's going on because of the anime. I'll explain it when we get there. Oh, that's cool.
Welcome back. How is seeing the Oracle after all this time? Gotten used to moving around yet? If anything comes up, anything at all, don't hesitate to give me a holler.
I believe that this ship in particular is called the Oracle, the ship that the player's on, not referring to the server that you play on as a player.
When it's all said and done, I am your dedicated operator after all.
Caretaker.
Moving right along, the Ark's Admiral has an important request for you. Please direct your attention here.
What's this?
Do you remember me? It's Ulk. Believe it or not, I was appointed Admiral.
What?
I heard that your memory might be foggy. I really wanted to see you in person, but Xiao's been piling a ton of work on me.
So, let me get this straight. The person who couldn't pass the ARCS exam ended up Admiral. Okay. Well, at least she's got the energy for it.
You'll just have to settle for my voice for now. I promise I'll meet you face to face next time. With that out of the way, I have a request for you.
Mm-hmm.
Lately, ARC's operatives that seem suspicious have been popping up here and there. The Intelligence Bureau is looking into it, but Khosra isn't reporting in like he should. My gut says he's hiding something.
Okay, so she's referring to new ARCS operatives that they've been recruiting that have come out of essentially nowhere. Khosra is missing. Khosra's got his own objective, it seems, which is, not uncommon.
So, I'd like you to do some investigating of your own.
This refers to something in the anime.
We've marked unusual ARCS operatives. I'd like you to keep an eye on them at all times. I'm sorry for heaping this on you first thing after you woke up, but Khosra can't complain if you're on the job. I appreciate it.
The thing is, Pietro's not the only summoner on the ARC ship. Like Azanami and Io, and Saga and Katori, there are 2 summoners. Only one of them has been hiding in the bridge the entire time.
That's the end of Admiral Ulk's message.
I'll show you in a
So that's
moment.
why she wanted to talk to you, huh? Makes sense. Things have been pretty rough over here since I took over for Admiral Ulk and Xiao. I've been dreaming of the day I could ask you for your help.
So basically, Ulk is now Admiral, meaning she's on another ship. Xiao is asleep. He appointed Shiera as captain of the ship, operator, caretaker, whatever.
Anyway, let's get preparations underway before it's go time. Please come to me when you're ready. Oh, and lastly, ARC's organizational structure has changed a great deal while you were under.
I must admit, although her voice doesn't have that ring, it does sound familiar, which is good. It's a good thing.
If you're interested in the nitty-gritty, feel free to ask me at your leisure.
Although the way she introduced Vegas earlier, oh no. Alright, let me go show you what the bridge is. For those that can't be here right now. So here's the bridge. There's Shiera. You got stuff here. Oh, thank you. You can get drinks, go to the shop. Hunters will want this. Hunters will probably need this as well. I'm going to take a Guts Drink with me. Guts Drinks have massive HP boost right now for some reason. And is she here? No, it doesn't look like it, which is a shame. Wonder if she'll come back later. I'll have to check. I think she's on the bridge somewhere.
Bye for now.
Unless... Give me a sec. Think I might know where she is. Gotta wait for everything to render in. Slowly. Here we go, okay. That's hacking right. Patty and Tia. Larondia. Lottie and Rebert. Huh.
Oh, hi.
Well, she's not where I expected her to be, so, well, whatever. I believe it should be in here, yep. Get to the bridge easily from the quick menu. A shame, really. I'm not sure where the person I'm looking for actually is, so I'll have to log in the JP server and have a look myself later. Alright. In that case, let's just continue. So she said that the organizational status has changed. State has changed. Well, because Xiao is asleep, and Ulk is now Admiral.
Alright, I'll give you a brief overview.
What about the Council of Six?
So, during your treatment, ARC's organizational structure underwent dramatic changes.
To deal with not having me about, no doubt.
First, Ulk became our admiral, ARC's top brass. Theodore is her adjunct. Each of the six
Caretaker.
is now also in command of their respective bureau. Huey
So
is
the Six is
commander
more or
of the
less
combat
disbanded.
bureau, and Clarice Craze III is the lieutenant.
Makes sense.
Maria is the commander of the General Affairs Bureau, with Sarah as its lieutenant.
Okay. Oh, poor Zeno.
Commander of the Training Bureau. Zeno is his lieutenant.
And of course, Kasra and Kuna.
There's Kasra, the one we keep having trouble with. He's the commander of the Intelligence Bureau.
Wouldn't be the commander of intelligence if you weren't intelligent enough to act on your own.
When establishing policies for ARCs as a whole, the head of each bureau and the admiral hold a meeting to draft their ideas.
Okay, so general control over here. You see Shara types. This is referring to a certain type of caste, which I'll explain when I get to it. Shara is kind of different from normal castes.
Upon establishing the ship overseer position for us, Shao returned to the mothership to focus on his calculations. That's right. We're overseeing the ship in Shao's stead.
When she's referring to we, she means the Shara castes.
Impressive, huh? It's been about 2 years since I was born, but I had an adult mind and body from the very beginning. Oh, by the way, according to Shao, my personality was modeled after Admiral Ulk's.
Sure. So what she said there, that she's always had an adult mind and body, is she's not a traditional biological caste, she's an artificial one. Meaning no part of her was born from human flesh. So she's actually more like an android than a caste. But hey, that's irrelevant.
One last thing I should mention.
Here we go, this is what I said earlier.
An ARCs called the Guardian.
You'll be called this an awful lot in the future.
Guardians don't belong to a specific bureau. Rather, they are unique operatives who can act as they please. You and Matoy are both Guardians now.
Mhm.
And that makes me your dedicated operator, Guardian. I think that about wraps things up. Watch out, universe. We're gonna do great things together.
So essentially, guardians are not necessarily above the law, but they have the right to act on their own should something look amiss. Like, for example, the Code Abyss from episode 2, was it? Like, if that happens, they go, no, this is wrong, we're going to act on our own. That's a gun slash, you probably don't want it. It's probably not very good. Probably 7-star. Let me have a look. Ray Duplex. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's got increased experience on it. I think that's the only interesting thing about it. Right, so let's just continue. It should be fine. It's a new player quest, so we'll see. It might scale with my level actually. That might be a problem. So, welcome to episode 4, chapter 1. Now that we got the prologue out of the way. Our first adventure will be in the ruins, I believe. The corrupted ruins at that. This is where the Profound Darkness battle took place.
A direct request from the Arcs Admiral.
This is Hitsugi.
To investigate the source of the false spawn appearances on Nefarious. Huh. It's the first I've heard about this. And the Admiral's sending out an underling like me? Is that really a thing?
She had a small cameo along with her friend in the animation. There was no real purpose to it other than introducing the character.
Maybe, just maybe, they're trying to keep an eye on me. Nah, there's no way that's it. This place has always been buggy, and this definitely doesn't seem right. Me? Under suspicion? That's gotta be some kind of bug. Plain and simple. What are you so afraid of, Hitsugi? Just do what you always do. Come on.
Hi. I mistimed that slightly. I am security.
Are you Hitsugi?
Let me know if the voices are a little bit quiet.
Yes, Hitsugi reporting. I mean, yeah, that's me.
We're all familiar with it. Guys playing girls and girls playing guys and whatnot.
My name is Sierra. I'm the ARC ship overseer and operator. A pleasure to meet you.
Shara already knows.
And that there is your new mission partner.
Hello.
Huh? Yeah, that name rings a bell. Oh, right. The renowned Arcsop from the war against the Profound Darkness 2 years ago! Why were you?
That's some voice scale.
They've only just woken up. It's a long story. Just consider this a joint operation for rehabilitation purposes.
Yep, something easy.
Right, for rehabilitation. Yeah.
The ship overseer and operator, plus being accompanied by a key operative from 2 years ago? This can't be right. They've got to be suspecting me of something. Why has it come to this? Did I show a little too much enthusiasm? Did I come off as too much of a tryhard?
Try hard. I mean, no.
Hitsugi?
Right, It's reassuring to have you as a companion. It'll be a pleasure to work with you. Anyhow, let's get going. Together, I'm sure we'll get this dealt with quick and easy. Off we go.
My own
She's definitely
father was
suspicious.
male, but his mannerisms defy convention. Definitely quite a character, that one. I can't help but think he's up to something, though. Let's keep an eye on him.
I'll fix it later. I know. It looks fine whenever you're doing stuff normal, but whenever you're zoomed up, it doesn't look good. Like, yeah, it looks okay like this, but the moment you zoom in, nah. Speaking of zoom, we got the improved preview camera that JP's had for ages. Canonically, by the way, the player power level is back to the way it was before. Yeah, these are only level 70s, I can handle this. Nah, this'll be easy. That was my new Cherry Blossom finale. You just hold it in until it clicks and then go boom. If it sounds familiar, yeah, that's because it is. It's modelled off after, well, I want to say it's Metal Gear Rising, but that's probably not true. I think it's more of a normal technique. I can't remember what it's called. You slide it into the sheath and then slash it out as hard as possible. It's supposed to give you more strength on your slash, but I don't know about that. I'm not professional, don't listen to me. Oh, that's a deadly combo right there. I was expecting a boss.
It's taken me some time to get used to him, but really, he seems to be a perfectly ordinary operative.
Nothing wrong here.
He seems rather timid around you, like he's holding back or something. What do you think? How has it been fighting alongside him? Indeed, I get the impression that something is off, or perhaps unnatural is more accurate. Combat aside, it seems like he's been self-conscious around us the entire time.
Imagine that.
Whatever the case, this investigation is almost over, so let's keep an eye on him and share our conclusions afterward.
They're glancing over at me and whispering. I swear, I'm innocent.
Innocent of what?
Wait, maybe they think I've been taking it easy on enemies and that I'm in cahoots with them?
Well, we don't know that.
This is all going so wrong. I'll just have to try harder and show them I'm more than capable of... Huh?
Okay, what? What?
What the heck is that?
Okay, I'm just gonna move this again.
What is it doing?
Watch out!
Hopefully that's better.
I'm getting a strong reading. False spawn? No, something worse. I've never seen a false spawn reading like this. Don't tell me it sensed you were awake and came looking for you.
So whose reading is it?
Fall back! You are its target!
Good shooting.
Can't say I know what's going on, but oh well. Now is my time to shine. This'll finish you!
Finish what?
All right, never stood a chance.
Of course she's a gun slash main. I mean he.
Hey! Did you see that? Wasn't that awesome? I mean, I am an art sop after all. When I go all out, something that beauty is no match for.
Sugi, don't let your guard down. My sensors still detect its presence.
Huh? But I thought it was gone! What? My arms! I can't move!
It was a trap.
What's going
Of course it
on?
was a trap.
What's happening to me? Someone help! What? Right.
The power of Fallspawn, or rather Dark Falls, is being neutralized? I see now. So this is the power Xiao spoke of.
My arms are free again. I should be able to log out.
Log out?
Are you alright? The Fallspawn
Log
radiates
out?
vent. But where is Hitsugi?
What was that about then? Oh, welcome to Earth? I really don't know where to put this.
Did I make it back? Thank goodness. Looks like I was able to log out. Jeez.
Log
What
out?
the heck was that? The ether infrastructure bugged out and I couldn't move. Talk about freaky. Calm down, girl. Just calm down. That was all in PSO2.
Warning, this scene may be a bit
So
mature.
everything's fine. Right. This is Earth. Mother Earth. The blue planet. A peaceful place without war or conflict.
I wish.
This is my personal fortress. My room, complete with a computer, crucial in this information society, and a bed to rest my exhausted body.
With a boat. Okay, he's not naked in this version. Good.
That's right. This is Earth. Mother Earth. Third planet for the sun. I'm in my room. So on that bed is my...
PSO2 character. Yes. I mean, what?
Come on, Hitsugi. Calm down. Let's take some nice deep breaths.
I'm sure I've heard this voice before.
I'm Hitsugi Yasaka, age 16. The year is 2028. The day is... I can't remember.
Year is 2028.
High school
Damn.
junior this spring. This is Earth. I'm in Tokyo at school. This is my dorm. I am not in PSO2. I am absolutely positively in the real world. So this must be a dream. Whatever's on that bed is an illusion, a product of my imagination, my eyes playing tricks, sleep deprivation. Yep.
So go to bed then.
No, it's still there. And now it's awake. Where am I?
That voice does not fit that body.
No, I'm just hearing things.
Hey, where am I?
It's looking right at me. This is no dream or illusion.
Is something wrong?
That voice would have better fit Hafen, in my opinion.
Are you alright?
Hell, it might even be the same voice actor, I don't know.
Back to reality so I can accept what's going on.
So yeah, this is going to be very different compared to the first 3 episodes.
First things first. Who are you? What's your name?
Hitsugi.
That's my name. I'm asking what your name is. Your name.
If it's not Hitsugi, then... I don't know.
She was an idiot and named her character herself.
How are you? You're here in my room.
Bad things happen when you do that.
This came straight out of PSO2. No way. Could that actually be what happened? What am I saying? That's impossible. Mother never mentioned anything about that.
Mother? Yeah, okay. Why not?
Crap. I guess I was too loud. It has to be the dorm leader. Hang on. I'll be right there.
No, it's too dangerous.
That's not the dorm leader.
Smarts! What was that for? Huh? Monsters now? Give me a break! When it rains, it pours! Look out! Ow!
At least they gave him some clothes this time.
You saved me. Leave me alone! Help me! Someone! Help me!
You asked?
You? Why are you here?
Just go with the flow. This is no weirder than anything else I've seen already, so time to beat up whatever this is. They're weak to win, by the way. I'm still getting used to it. We'll get there eventually. The timing's kinda weird. It's definitely strong though.
Are the monsters gone?
In the UQ I was hitting over 80,000.
What a relief. I guess everything's fine now. I'm not even sure which way is up anymore, but you saved us. Thank you.
Tired.
Their vital signs are stable. There's no need to worry.
Wait, how does our tech work here? Doesn't our tech rely on photons?
I'm more concerned about those enigmatic monsters. They weren't false-spawn, so what were they exactly? So much for a simple rehab mission. You were suddenly teleported to unknown coordinates, and then this battle. There's a lot to digest.
That symbol on the computer looks familiar.
We have to discuss what to do next. Would you mind returning to the ship for a moment?
What a mess.
Oh, duh! Of course! All that stuff about video game avatars and monsters was a dream! What a relief!
What's the boy still doing now? That's up there with the Tita stuff.
It was all a dream.
I swear I've heard that voice before. Anyway.
Good work! You don't seem to be suffering any after effects. That's a relief. Once again, I will share some information with you on the current state of the planet you were recently teleported to. It's in a dimension of the universe entirely separate from ours, with Oracle and everything. It exists beyond subspace. It's not a planet that exists in our universe. In all likelihood, it's in an entirely different dimension. A parallel universe, if you would.
If you want to be technical, it's more like a parallel Naberius.
It's certainly not somewhere you should be able to travel to and from with ease. I'm currently investigating the details. It's but one planet in this other dimension, and is inhabited by intelligent life forms. The name of the planet seems to be Earth.
So yes, this game is about to get very meta.
By the way, when you went to Earth, were you able to have a normal conversation with her? Do you remember?
A little bit.
Earth language data has already been collected by the Intelligence Bureau. Also, no sooner had I reported the situation than the Intelligence Bureau registered
Why
a
is my
substantial
audio
amount of
stream
data
current
on the
bitrate
planet.
lower than the recommended? That's weird. It shouldn't be though. Let me check real quick.
I think it means they have been collecting data independently. Like Admiral Ook said, I can't help but be suspicious.
Okay, yeah, PSO2 needs to be a bit louder. I don't think it means anything. It looks like it's fixed now, but yeah. Okay.
It's plausible that the Earth's coordinates and teleporter destination hasn't been set properly. It's dubious as to whether or not that was truly the case. But either way, that's no longer relevant.
How do we know that?
Thanks to the contact you made with Hitsugi, we were able to establish a connection with Earth. It remains unclear how and why you were able to do so, let alone set foot on that world, but my hypothesis is that the photons reacted to Hitsugi's call for help and your desire to help her.
Huh. So this is an old joke. It refers to a wizard did it. A magic did it. Photons did it. Something weird happens, it's always photons.
I digress. Point being, you can now go to Earth whenever you want. I should point out, however, that this is a covert operation.
Yeah, nobody else knows
With your
at this
photon
point.
recognition cloaking and spatial separation ability, you can roam the Earth without being outed by its photonless beings.
Really? So why did Hitsugi see us?
This technology comes straight from the Intelligence Bureau, so I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, the Intelligence Bureau isn't exactly trustworthy.
They say Mai's innate abilities are generalized, but honestly, I have my doubts as to the origin of this tech. It's fishy, no matter which way you slice it. We'll need to investigate this even more thoroughly. Oh, right! I just remembered another important piece of info.
That you couldn't have told us earlier?
I haven't seen any readings of that Dark Fall since it appeared on Nefarious. I'll do my best to track it down, but it'll be
Oh,
like searching
sorry,
for
I
a
knocked the
rock
mic.
in an asteroid belt, I hate to say.
Well, yeah, that's how dark files are.
My whole spiel aside, it's not exactly an alternative, but your connection, your link with Hitsugi, is quite strong.
Really, how can you tell that? There's got to be photons.
See, when you tried to save Hitsugi as she was engulfed in darkness, you actually repelled it by touching her.
Well, no, not really, but yes.
When that happened, it's like your photons flowed into her, and you were then able to pick up on her reaction to danger. Thanks to that, you were able to save her just in the nick of time. You turned the tables on potential disaster.
This is what people mean by episode 4 being not great.
Meanwhile, we were able to collect some bits of data, making it easier to ascertain the current state of Earth. Talk about convenient.
It gets better, I swear.
Using ARC's technology, we can take said data and recreate a video
Sierra?
of Hitsugi's daily life.
Sierra?
Say, what should we look at first?
No.
Xiao that this is purely reconnaissance. All part of the job.
X to doubt. X to doubt.
The only ones who are going to see it are you and me anyway. So, it'll be fine if we keep the details on the down low.
But I'm not with intelligence anymore. I never was with intelligence, actually.
All joking aside, it's critical that we collect information, as we really don't know anything about this planet or its intelligent life. I do feel a little guilty about invading her privacy, but our work comes first. Let's have a look while we have a chance, shall we?
I should say, though, that this episode contains the most dangerous boss I've ever seen in PSO2, and it took me 30-ish hours of practice to beat. Okay, I was like 15 levels down on her. It would be like trying to do the episode 6 boss. No, episode 6. Episode 3 epilogue boss. That one that I was fighting in the episode where I completely failed. It's like that. That's why it took so long. I'm not going to do that, but not until level 80. Soon. Anyway, that's chapter 1 done. There's a lot of chapters. It wasn't originally designed like this. It was actually designed with a different type of story in mind. Right, let's go get another drink. I have an achievement, the Guardians Awaken. Guardians? Well, we haven't seen the other Guardian yet. I mean, if you wish, you can go and see her. But let's do that right now. Because we're in a new episode, right? That means people have different dialogue. Supposedly. Supposedly. Huh. So she's not here yet. Okay. It depends on the order you do things, I guess. Alright, back to the bridge. We'll continue until that point. So yeah, the other Guardian is not up yet, apparently. Although, she may just be out on a mission. I say this because in the animation, Mitoi did have a rather large role. Although it wasn't a main character role. Smart choice of name, given that there's a class that shares a similar name. It makes sense, though.
Oh, right. The matter of reconnaissance aside, may I ask you to go to Earth on the mission?
Yes.
I mean, when you went to help Hitsugi, you fought some monsters we'd never seen before.
So this is the introduction to Tokyo.
Arx has
Believe.
named those mysterious enemies phantasms. We don't know much of anything about them. Earlier, however, we confirmed the presence of a slew of beings analogous to the phantasms. They're already gathering in clusters. We can rule out that they're native inhabitants of Earth. It's unclear what caused them to spawn and why, but we can't allow them to harm others. All we know right now is that something seems to be spawning them. Essentially, they seem to have been materialized via some photonic phenomenon.
Photons did it.
That's why they should be neutralized immediately before they can do anything nasty. It'll be cake for you, I'm sure. By the way, it's okay to run wild on Earth thanks to your photon recognition cloaking and spatial separation, courtesy of Arx Tech.
So I'm assuming that they managed to figure out how Mai works, and I have access to it somehow?
So,
Mai is Kuna's weapon, by the way.
request is simple. Head to Earth and clear out those pesky phantasms if you would.
Yes. Normally she go and ask you to do Tokyo, but you don't have to do that now, so. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, they changed her description in many of the client orders. She now is Risa. Risa is Risa.
Oh my! Hello, hello! It feels like a long time since I've seen you. Risa, remember me?
She seems a bit more stable now.
See you here. Did you come here for some projectile play too? You think it's strange that I'm here? I'm not the only one. Everyone from Arx is here.
I thought I was the only one who knew about this mission. Apparently not.
Of course, Arx can only begin the attack with the go-ahead from on high. So
Attack?
the Phantom's here, right?
Oh,
They're fascinating targets. It's almost like I'm shooting nothing at all. Shooting them sort of like shooting false spawn. They're not alive. They're unstable nothings that are trying to become somethings.
she's smarter than she seems.
They're trying so hard to take form, and the sensation is just... oh, it's almost too much to bear. I'm really jealous you get to come here on your own. I want to be a guardian too.
Oh, right, okay, so the Guardian can come here for whatever reason, but she's got to be here because she's on a mission.
Well, whatever. Restrictions make every
Moths.
you get to fire that
Moths.
much more satisfying.
I hate moths.
What do
One
I
sec.
hear?
Go away. Damn it. Oh well.
Okay, bye-bye. Toodaloo.
Sorry about that. Alright. Oh, really? They only last that long, huh? Okay. Oh, he's got a different pet now. Surely this one will listen to him.
Bonsoir, mon ami.
Pro tip, badges might help.
No need to be bashful. I'm referring to you, mon ami. You share my aspirations, which makes you mon ami.
Friend.
Now, Josephine. No pecking. I'm not your lunch. This is your first encounter with Josephine, is it not? Isn't she cute? Her robust appetite is but one of her many adorable qualities.
Does this guy even have the badge from Pizza City?
As if I am her prey, only heightens her charm. Which reminds me, have you been boosting your little one's energy on a regular basis?
Summoner? I think it's still around level 40. No.
These darlings, they are very special. We must provide them with the energy they need to grow.
By feeding them eggs.
You might even say that the love we give them allows them to spread their wings and soar through the vast sky. Isn't that right, Josephine?
You're about to get pecked.
You mustn't make a mess here. I think she's hungry, so I must bid you adieu, mon ami. Josephine! No need to play the tyrant. I've prepared a most exceptional dinner for you today. Yikes! Aiming for my eyes, you little prankster?
So yeah, every time you see him, I believe he gives out something for summoners. Yeah, here's a pancake. Would have been nice to have this earlier. Worth picking these up. This one seems a bit friendlier.
Hello there, mon ami. A little birdie told me about your recent activities, leading a most wonderbar life as a summoner, yes?
He reminds me of the guy that says, "Have you ever been to the Cloud District?" No, I suppose not.
Ah, not so fast, mon ami. You mustn't ignore a friend. Friends are the most important thing in this world. Don't you agree, Elizabeth? Please, mon ami. How rude. I haven't introduced her to you yet. Behold, my beloved Elizabeth. Dazzling, isn't she?
Her textures need a real rework.
The one from before? Oh, Josephine. She's getting freshened up, as they say.
The game's sort of misleading here. Summoners are about having multiple pets for multiple situations. Like, for example, Synchro is really good at coming out after one of your pets goes down, or the Rappy is really good at supporting other party members. It's also pretty good at bossing. Arrow's good at being fast, but it's not very tanky. Viola's a good all-rounder. You know, stuff like that.
Exercise in moderation. Refresh in moderation. And
Listen, it's about to
love with everything
rain.
you have. That will see your darlings to their full potential. My three loves are Katarine,
Oh yeah,
Josephine,
feels like it's about to rain as
and
well.
Elizabeth.
If it starts raining hard to the point where the microphone's open, then I'm going to close the windows and just deal with the heat.
They are the wonderful pets that summoners can currently use. Katarine is a quadruped. Josephine flies. And Elizabeth walks on 2 legs.
Does she now?
They all have their own unique look and characteristics, which only makes them lovelier and more delightful.
As far as I can tell, that one looks like it's floating to me. Anyone else?
I cannot possibly choose one over the other. I love Katarine, Josephine, and Elizabeth absolutely equally. Elizabeth, I know. You love me too. Careful, Elizabeth.
Nope.
Our arms weren't made to go that way. It's also bad manners to gnaw on someone's head.
I recommend going on the
Oh my.
journey to the
It's
Pokemon League
time
if I
for
was you.
dinner. Off we go to the kitchen, Elizabeth.
Make an appointment with Brock while you're there.
I know I'm delicious, but please.
This guy. Okay. So, now we can get back to the story.
All right, let's get this straight one more time. First, you don't know your own name.
Right,
You don't know where you came from.
right,
One moment.
And to top it off, you don't even know who you are, period.
exactly.
Are you excited to have amnesia?
Sorry.
What?
Whoa, Discord broke. There you go. Better.
My brain is fried from all that's happened so far. And to make matters worse, I'm stuck with this kid. Then there's those monsters, and I can't shake the nagging feeling that I should hand them over to the police. He protected me, though. You can't just cart him off to the authorities without repaying my debt to him. No, of course I can't do that.
Hitsugi?
Don't look so anxious. We won't get anywhere if we keep going in circles. Que sera, sera, and whatnot.
Okay.
PSO2 has something to do with this. I will get to the bottom of it. That's my job as a member of the Mother Corps. We chosen few are part of the SNS Mother Corps. My duty is to investigate bugs in games, including PSO2.
So her job is a game tester.
That's what I need to do. So I'll have to find out more about this kid. It's weird not having something to call you, though. You sure you don't have a preferred name? A nickname, even?
Okay, so in the Japanese version they called him Aru, which means to be.
Not really. Just call me whatever you want.
So, what are you going to call him here?
Whatever I want, huh? What to call you? You kind of remind me of a
No.
hero of legend, so...
No.
Oh, I've got it! How about Percival?
Hate it.
That
Oh.
was quick. You said I could
That
call
sounds
you
like an
whatever I
okay name.
wanted. Jerk. Fine. Here,
She does history.
Ah,
Galahad.
nope.
Lancelot.
Boring.
You couldn't just say no for the last one. I don't have time for this. I have a
Galahad would have been a fine name for him. He looks like a Galahad. A baby Galahad, but...
Something divine, like Alistair.
Oh. You know, I kinda like that. Al. My name's Al.
Wait,
Close.
just plain Al? Something like Gawain would fit you better.
He does look like Gawain. That's great.
That doesn't make a lick of sense. But as long as you're happy with it. I'm gonna be late. Alright, Al, I'm going out for a bit, so stay put and don't burn the place down while I'm gone. If the dorm leader finds you, say you're Hitsugi Yasaka's little brother.
Little brother?
Oh, it doesn't make, it doesn't have that same ring to it, this bit.
Yes, I'm your big sister. Got it? Tell me who you are.
I'm my big sister's little brother.
No, Chief, that ain't it.
Well,
Try
you'll
again.
get the idea. Okay, be good now. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hey,
What? Is there something else?
Those?
see you later, sis.
Yeah. See you later.
She doesn't have that same reaction.
It's been a hot minute since I've had someone to see me off like that.
By the way, this is a boarding school. Harmony is,
Well,
yeah.
I should be fine for a while.
I don't think they ever introduced Hitsugi's family, so
Anyway,
kinda weird. That thing again. I've never seen that before. Yeah, we were snooping on them. That's how we managed to watch that.
Video conversion complete. There's really no excuse for voyeurism, but we're collecting information. It's unavoidable.
I mean, there's right and wrong.
I'm going to convert the data to video now. I wonder what we'll see next.
Yeah, how is this possible?
Fragmented data is being sent to us through your link with Hitsugi. We're connecting to that. That's all there is to it.
That was a terrible pun.
How we're able to connect to it in the first place is something I'd like to look into further. Hence, the intel gathering. If you see Hitsugi, please omit this little detail. Young ladies value their privacy after all.
Alright. So this explains how these Earthlings are able to connect to PSO2. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Because we're about to get real meta here. Watching people playing PSO2 while playing PSO2. Yep. So tired? This is Hitsugi's friend, Corey. Or just Corey, I guess. No, not like that, Corey.
Vanilla member. It's not like I'm the president yet. So what's the big deal? And it's not like you're a regular student, are you? Vice President to be Corey Washinomiya.
That is Corey, okay.
That. I'm just a vanilla member too.
Honestly, you should be the president instead, Corey.
I'm not cut out for that. It's gotta be you. The whole student council thinks you'd be best.
Of course. If you're getting some major anime vibes from this, good. That's the intention.
Who's everyone? Besides, they're all members of the Mother Corps, so it's practically rigged.
Always a storm cloud, never a silver lining with you. Even if it is rigged, who cares? Only people chosen by Mother Corps itself can even participate in it. Hitsugi, was that sigh because you don't want to be president? If you hate the idea that much, I could become president instead, but I'd want your support.
It's not that. It's just...
Oh yeah, what were you doing yesterday? I didn't see you on PSO2 at all.
Really?
PSO2.
Hitsugi?
Hey, Corey. Give me your take on PSO2.
My take? As in...
Just tell me what you know about it.
Sure. PSO2 is an online game whose popularity spread like wildfire after ultra-fast ether communication went mainstream.
Here comes the meta.
Ether communication made the next generation cloud type OS Eska a reality.
Which is happening right now.
PSO2 is standard software installed in Eska, and ether communication
Although that's not going to
allows
happen.
anyone to play it together.
Although the way the Microsoft is handling it, it might end up being default one day.
I'm asking what you've noticed about us in particular.
Oh.
Us? Oh, what everyone in Mother Corps thinks about the game. I get you now.
Well, it's pretty common knowledge that PSO2 has some weird bugs.
As I just said, it's a game that anyone can play, with anyone, at any time, via the Ether infrastructure.
Okay, so Ether is sort of like super high range, super high speed Wi-Fi. Sort of like the WiMAX system they have in South Korea, I believe it is. It sort of enables something like a PSP to have an excellent connection and play PSO2 with almost no latency.
The purpose of Mother Corps is to maintain Eska OS and keep it bug-free.
And thus, the 1,000+ members Mother Scouted for the Corps work to maintain Eska on a daily basis. Yep?
Yep.
Right. And those bugs in Eska seem to be intrinsic in PSO2, since it's a standard install in Eska.
It's almost like they want you to play it. By the way, I was thinking about another stream the other day. You're a truck simulator too. I was watching some VTubers play it, and it seems like kind of fun, and I like to show, more people that can drive. Because VTubers typically not good at ETS2. They tend to get distracted easily or using a mouse and keyboard, and yeah, it's all over the place.
There's a lot of weird phenomena, like baffling NPC behavior that can't possibly be AI.
Yeah, this is another thing that came up occasionally in the anime.
We Mother Corps members hop on the ether, investigate inside PSO2, and compile data on it.
So, as far as these Earthlings are concerned, PSO2 is a video game, and NPCs are NPCs. So whenever Shiera sent the Guardian to watch Hitsugi, she thought that the AI was sending an NPC to look after her. That's why it's weird.
Data is collected without us, but naturally, there's a lot we wouldn't know if we didn't get in there ourselves.
To sum it all up, we're aware that PSO2 is a game, and we think it can be buggy at times.
Yeah, that's right. Mother said it was probably because of bugs in Eska itself.
Now, whenever they say mother, you might think someone like dorm mother or something, like someone who looks after the children.
Was what happened the other day really part of the game? Were those people real or digital? And those monsters that appeared here, was the mysterious stranger? Not to mention Al.
What about the monsters that appeared in the real world?
Hitsugi? Everything okay? Did I say something
I mean,
stupid?
if you've watched Digimon, you already know the plot for this.
Hori. Yes! I know it's hard for you to deal with guys, but can you maybe power through to meet someone real quick?
Guy? Is it your big brother?
Not quite.
It's not Enga? Wait! Don't tell me this guy is your... No way, wow! Hitsugi!
She thinks that she has a boyfriend.
You can't do that! If you become student council president, people will never stop gossiping about you!
It's not like that! And even if it were, why would I introduce you to him?
I was right.
That's not a good thing to say as friends.
Forget about that!
Everyone else just working in the background, as if nothing's wrong.
The guy I want you to meet is neither my older brother nor a boyfriend.
Then who?
Fiance? No.
My younger brother?
Tell the truth. There's that sign again.
Looks like Hitsugi keeps some interesting company. Apart
Delete the
from that,
footage now.
She said a few things of note.
Okay, maybe not then.
So, over there, they have communication technology called Ether.
Sounds an awful lot like photons, doesn't it?
There's an organization called Mother Corps. And they think the people of this world are bugs.
And that PSO2 is a video game.
Unless I understand. We'll have to do more follow-up investigating.
Let me just put my phone to the side and get comfy, because we'll be doing this a lot. There's a lot of story to get through in the early part. That depends how far we get to go. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I should mention this. PSO2 Idola might actually happen. Read on Reddit that the closed beta is actually available for sign up. Although I suspect they probably aren't accepting people.
What? Little cutie! I can't take it! He's so cute! Blonde hair, blue eyes, in a baggy shirt! He's an angel!
Sis! This person is creeping me out!
Voice still doesn't fit.
Shoulder, huh? Good thing I run warm. Hey, let's hang out sometime. I'm trustworthy. honest.
Trustworthy like Susie?
Jill, Tori, I thought you didn't get along with guys.
Yeah, she's into.
Girls are
Wait.
quite another story. So what?
What?
There's like a maximum testosterone threshold for you? So where did you find this little fella?
I don't think they actually mentioned the actual term for this. I'm not going to say it here because YouTube is YouTube.
Listen and don't laugh, got it?
Anyway, let's just say that Corey's a little bit weird. Okay, very weird.
From PSO2. I know it's a lot to take in so suddenly, but I swear I'm not lying. When you think about the entire situation, nothing else makes sense. I believe you. When have I ever doubted you? But if this is true, I wonder if there's a cutie out there waiting for me to bring him home too.
Curiously, I wonder what Corey's PSO2 character looks like. I don't think we ever find out.
This is a serious conversation. I'm just messing. But something must have happened to make you think that you brought out here from PSO2, right? If you look back at the chain of events, you might be able to think of something. Even so, everything that happened yesterday was also unexpected, and I can't even wager a guess as to what caused it. Al, do you remember anything?
Nope.
Well, okay. If we could just talk with some of the other people involved in all this, maybe we could figure something out.
Have you tried logging in?
The only other person involved is... I don't even think I can explain who they are. I'd like someone to tell me who they are. Huh? Shoot! Oh, I forgot to ask. Why is he wearing all that? It's, the only thing he can really wear at the moment. We're dealing with a lot of unknowns here, but I know for sure there's one thing we can do.
The lines here assume that he's not actually wearing any other clothes and that he came with no other clothes. You pop into a girl's dorm with no other guy's clothes, nothing to wear.
Al, you are in dire need of a costume change.
New clothes? How nice! I'd kill for a makeover one of these days. Oh, ignore me. We're just muttering.
Remember this.
So, about Al, we don't have enough data to determine
She'll
whether
get
he
her
came from
costume
this
change.
world or that world. I think we'd figure something out if we met him in person, but we can't have him coming here. How frustrating!
Why not send me? In any case, how long are we? 1.5 hours. Half an hour, and then I'll call it there. That should leave me nicely at 10, and half an hour from there will be a concert and a UQ. Unless there's something unscheduled just about to happen. In which case I'll extend the stream to the duration of that.
I can't take it! You look just like I imagined you would! No, even better!
This is how we sound playing PSO2, I guess.
Al, look this way! Now, give me a full 360!
Sis, this is tight. I want to take it all.
Hmm.
No siree, you'll have to deal.
If I'm gonna wear something, I want to wear your kind of clothes.
Well, of course you would.
Yeah, no.
Although, no.
Yes! Don't encourage him.
Sorry, please.
Stay in that. It looks good on you.
Okay, fine. You did pick it out for me, after all.
I'm not the one who picked that outfit for you. It was Corey who did. You know, you really have a good sense for these sorts of things, Corey. I didn't do anything special. All I did was look it up on the ether. Just toss in your deets and bam.
Not actually a
All it needs is
PSP.
your height, age, and budget, and it'll figure out everything for you.
Or a Vita. Because this is a Microsoft game and not a Sony game.
It's made by the YMT Corporation, which is all the rage right now. They even have a Trendsetter app. Cool, huh? They have stuff like that? Wow.
Oh, by the way, I should point out, the Japanese on the top right is height, 141. 1 centimeter above the minimum height on a Japanese game. You can't do that here.
If only you had a smidgen of interest in stuff like this. Heck, I picked out your clothes too. I'm not gonna lose sleep over what clothes to wear. I'd rather buy books any day. You're the worst, Hitsugi. You need to get the most out of your youth. Food, games, fashion. Now you're
Well, I got
playing
2 out of the 3.
hard.
What's this?
It's an ether app. This is what I use to pick out your clothes and peruse the shop.
Imagine being able to browse the shop before you go there, knowing exactly what you want, buy it and go.
And
Whoa, cool! I'm on that small screen. I'm moving.
you don't even need to try clothes on if you have this app. You can rotate yourself in every direction too. Neat, huh?
If we don't have something like this in 8 years, I will be surprised. I mean, you know, personally available. Not just, you know, limited. Like, not quite finished sort of thing. I've seen some prototypes of it, and wow, I just noticed. Look at that hand.
Was this your favorite looks thing?
Oh, that.
I have the same kind of clothes as Sis now. I like this better.
Jeez. At any rate, that's similar to PSO2's character creation screen.
It is?
Right, exactly. PSO2's been around since ether communication became a thing, so maybe they based it off of that.
Sis, I'm hungry.
Hungry, huh?
Now that you mention it, it's about that time. Let's grab something.
Which reminds me, I had burger for tea a few hours ago. That was nice. Burger is always nice.
Leave it to me. This device has us covered on the grub front, too.
Yeah, just eat. I mean, what?
Man, that thing, ether rather, is like crack for you. No way. I'm nothing compared to others.
What does that mean?
Really, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say people are all ether addicts these days. Oh well, society would collapse without the ether, so...
Would it?
Alright, and while you've been talking, I found a place that serves lunch. I even made a reservation.
Great. How convenient. A lot of those outfits, by the way, are outfits that PSO2 had. On the Japanese servers, of course. Chances of us getting them, who knows.
That world has low-tech manufacturing technology, but awfully high-tech communication technology. Its communication speed and infrastructure are on the same level as ARC's.
You didn't need that second essay, you know.
It all seems a little distorted, like unnatural or abnormally evolved. Somewhat artificial, even.
Alright. 10 more minutes and then we'll find out what we're doing. Usually unscheduled UQs show up at 1:45.
Very yummy! This is so good, sis.
Okay, okay. Don't talk with your mouth full. You're getting it all over your face. Sit still, I'll get it.
Itsuki, I got a little bit around my mouth too. A little help?
Huh,
No, you don't.
here you go.
Hey! You need to burn the
Our
sensor?
society is all about convenience. Everything from picking the cafe to reserving seats to ordering lunch was all taken care of.
Wow, imagine that.
You should seriously get one too. It's insanely convenient. You can use it for stuff other than games. I can't keep my hands off of it.
Almost like smartphones.
I like to relax in my room and play on my PC free from prying eyes, thanks.
You gotta get with the times. This makes life easier, and a lot of exclusive apps have been developed for it. The apps YMT makes are particularly comprehensive and so easy to use. The apps I used for this cafe and the clothing one I showed you earlier are both from YMT. And I heard that its president graduated from our school.
Really?
Why do you know so much about it?
You're completely out of touch, Hitsuki. Seriously, everyone's been talking about it lately. Speak of the devil! There he is right now on that talk show!
Oh, I remember this. Ah, President Anime.
The pleasure is mine. So, I noticed that your name isn't part of the company's acronym. Why YMT Corporation? What does YMT stand for?
I know.
If you had to guess, what do you suppose it stands for? I bet year or multimedia would be good candidates. Sorry, the correct answer is Yamato. Yamato?
This guy has a weird obsession with battleships. Japanese battleships.
Yamato is indicative of my spirit. My Japanese heritage is one reason I chose the name.
And that's a very smart way to introduce the character because now the name makes sense.
But more than anything, the name is an homage to the famous battleship Yamato, thus YMT. Ah, Battleship Yamato. Speaking of, you have a model displayed at the entrance of company headquarters. Is that the Yamato? No, that's Musashi. It was the second Yamato class ship, commissioned in 1942. Oh, I see. Most can't tell them apart. Yamato and Musashi were the same class of ship, and I don't exactly take you as the historian type. Right. You could say that Battleship Yamato is my soul. It's not here, but I have one showcased in my home where it can really shine. Care to see it? No, we can't exactly do that.
That rim looks familiar. Looks sort of like PSO2, doesn't it?
It's too bad. Oh, look there! That model on display is a Type 10 tank that was formally adopted at the end of the 2000s. Oh, this is so beautiful too. Don't you think so?
Huh, haven't I seen one of those already?
I've heard that lately there are many
Can we go yet?
What a geek. A huge geek, right?
What's a geek?
It's someone like Corey.
Hey!
Getting it right, Hitsugi. Al, a geek is like someone who's obsessed with their hobbies.
Izuki maxed out her fire techniques in her forestry, huh?
What are you obsessed with, Corey?
Everyone has an obsession over something.
Oh, why the hesitation?
How strange. Don't know what to make of that, honestly.
I see. He's a geek, is he? Have you ever found yourself quite that obsessed with anything before?
Oh, really?
Really? Nothing? Perhaps obsessed was too strong of a word, but there's got to be something that catches your attention, right? It's important to find something outside of work to focus your mind on from time to time, you know? Me, I'm obsessed with my duties overseeing everyone. You might call me a control freak. Huh? That's not a good thing?
Not the way you put it, no.
Anyway, it's wonderful to have something to really invest yourself in.
Ah, now this will be wholesome. I think I remember this scene.
All we did was go shopping and take a bath. And I'm already exhausted. Al, is the futon okay? You got your pillow?
It's sort of like a sleep in bed,
It's
but it's
fine,
actually a
sis.
mattress and quilt.
Okay then.
But,
I'm
yeah.
turning off the light.
I don't think I need to describe it.
Feels like it's been forever since I've gotten to rest and take it easy like this. Off to Slumberland, where I won't have to think or worry about anything.
Anything.
Ow! What's wrong? Your futon's over there. Wait. Oh, Al. Are you shaking?
Sorry, sis. I'm afraid of the dark. It
Are you
feels
now?
like I'm gonna be taken somewhere. Like I'm gonna be sucked up by something. Like I'm going back to what I was before I met you. I'm afraid to leave you.
Al. Come here, Al.
You sure?
I'm your big sister, right? I can't just let my brother be alone and afraid. So, come on.
Okay. Thanks, sis.
Aww.
I understand how Al feels. I really, really get it.
Yes, now where's the shutdown button?
You feel so safe and secure when you're with someone else.
Don't know the feel personally, but hey.
I've been manning the bridge by myself all this time, so I can relate. It gets lonely. But lately, you're always coming to see me, so I'm not lonely at all.
Great. Alright, well, looks like there's no unscheduled, so the site will be ending in 14.5 minutes. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of action, and that's episode 4's beginning in general. It's nice that they're trying to introduce a whole new world, but...
Al is so cute!
Corey?
Truly a marvel of boyhood!
Corey, put it away.
Are you still looking at photos from when we all went shopping? Is this your latest creepy hobby now?
Latest?
What? No! This is a totally and completely normal reaction to finding something cute.
That, by the way, there, on the laptop screen, that's the Japanese PSO2 website as it was during episode 4. Really cool touch. And I believe the other one might be the wiki that they use. The strategy wiki, maybe. Not 100% sure.
Speaking of which, you eat and sleep together in the same room with that little cutie pie, don't you, Hitsugi?
Don't even think about it.
I'm so jealous! What all do you guys do? Hugging contests? Pillow fights? Tickle wars?
She reminds me of Risa. In all the wrong ways.
You know, if nothing else, having Al around sure has given me a better look at what sort of person you really are, Corey.
But what are you going to do about him? Is it okay for non-students to stay in the school dorm like this?
Well, for now, I'm just hoping the whole little brother bit will get us through spring break.
Right. The rules let school relatives stay overnight, huh?
The problem is whether we even look related. But I can use my student council status or Mother Corps authority to cover things up if need be.
Some of that good motherly love.
Hmm.
He's so cute, I'm gonna friggin' explode! It's like the Hitsugi from PSO2 is here to hang out with me for real!
You do realize the absurdity of what you just said, right? Whatever, though. Come on now, Corey. You can fawn over your photo gallery later. Right now, it's time for PSO2 research.
Yes.
Of course, I'm working on that.
Research.
But I think it's probably the same stuff as the data that you've already gathered.
The data transmission particle ether was discovered 12 years ago in 2016. It allows for immediate, uninhibited data transmission.
Sort of reminds me of the fiber optic craze.
Its discovery and the infrastructure built around it brought about a techno-revolution, reshaping the entire world to ether standards. The person who discovered it went on to create the next-generation cloud OS, ESCA, and nations around the globe constructed ESCA towers.
With these towers built, ether communication and the ESCA OS made for it spread everywhere, standardizing the world's IT environments.
I'd hate to work with that.
Standard pre-installed apps used for deploying and controlling ether. One of those apps being PSO2.
That sounds awfully like photons.
Built like a game, to give the youth a true feel for the convenience and data transmission speed ether provides. That's the official story, at least.
And the unofficial story?
Technology is still under development. Mother told us there are plenty of bugs still working in ESCA. That's why people like us, chosen from the ranks to join Mother Corps, enter the ether infrastructure and PSO2 to investigate.
Remember that tower. That will become relevant
Only we
soon enough.
That's the real inside story. But your average schmuck off the street has no idea.
We've got nothing new here. Is there no one else out there who's been through this?
No. I think you're probably the first person who ever pulled someone straight out of the world of PSO2, Hitsugi.
No, there's definitely someone who's been through this.
But the fact that this could even happen must mean there are weird bugs lurking around the system, just like Mother said.
We can't say for sure whether any of this is even due to a bug in the first place, though. Hey, wait!
I might have something here. It was like an NPC had jumped straight out of the game. Aw, this is just about cosplay. Here's a story about the PSO2 player who disappeared recently, but I don't think it's related. Neither is this or this.
Those were references to the animation.
Oh, hey! You know what? I think I have an idea to get this all squared away in a snap for us. Huh? We should try asking Mother! Mother knows everything. Duh, it's so obvious! Why didn't we notice such an easy solution before, I wonder? Hang on, I'll try contacting her now. Wait! Why? What's wrong? Why are you stopping me? Mother will definitely know what to do. Mother is the one who asked us to investigate in PSO2 in the first place. So, isn't keeping her updated the right thing to do?
Uh-oh.
Of course it is! But can we just wait a little longer? I want to send Mother a proper report. I want to look really deep into both Al and PSO2 on my own, and then report in what I find. I'll report in by the end of spring break, so just hold off for now, okay? Sure, if you say so. I trust you, so if that's what you think is best, then it's fine by me. But listen, if we really get stuck, we should go talk with Mother, okay? Mother will definitely help us for sure.
The way she says mother reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Remember that for later.
Of course.
It's actually a pretty accurate reference.
PSO2 is a game that comes pre-installed in ESCA, the next-gen cloud OS. The people who exist in it perform elaborate actions that we wouldn't expect from AI.
Maybe they're not.
A few chosen ones among us, the members of Mother Corps, enter the ether to investigate what is going on in this game world. We do so because these peculiarities could be bugs, and any bugs could threaten all of ESCA if ignored. We do so because Mother told us to. If I don't go through with this on my own, I'll never see, never know, never understand the truth. I guess I'm just gonna have to get back in there.
Right. Looks like she's going to go to PSO2 then, huh? Wonder what that was about. Emerald?
She mentioned something similar before, right? Something about our world being inside some game, and how it was full of bugs and such. Hitsuki and Kori are probably both unaware of the fact that they've arrived in another world. The data is cut and dry, clear as day. But those girls are still being deceived just the same. That speaks worlds to how much weight the word of this so-called mother carries. I guess if we wanted to make comparisons, perhaps she's something like our old Shion.
Maybe.
But more importantly, didn't Hitsugi say something about coming here one more time? Yikes, that's not good. We need to get ready. Now listen, we can't breathe a word about any of this peeping we've been up to. Got it?
Got it. I'll tell her straight away. No, I won't. Oh, so we do get to see Corey's PSO2 character. Oh, okay. This is good.
All right. Here goes. I guess.
Well, that's not how we log in, is it? Oh, and you can do this, by the way, with the mouse cursor.
Nice! I made it in
Sorry
just
about
fine.
that.
And there isn't anything wrong with my Wait!
What avatar?
But how? How am I still just normal me?
You don't even have any shoes
Hang
on.
Where the heck is the avatar I started with? The one I made back in my first PSO2 days. The one that looks like Al. Wait a minute. Did Al take that whole entire avatar with him?
Along with your Meseta and cosmetics? Oh no!
No, but that still doesn't explain why I'm just me now. Shouldn't I at least get a warning? Huh? Is that you, Hitsuki? Oh, Corey. What's up? Why the new avatar? I've never seen one that looks so much like you. When did they add an outfit like that?
That's cool.
Well, this is just... Hitsuki? Oh, is that... Sierra, was it?
The one and only. It's good to see you're all right. Do you perhaps have a little time to chat? We've also got our friend here with us.
Sure. I have things I wanted to ask you, too. Sorry, Corey. Looks like a little something came up. I'll catch you later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Something's definitely off.
Oh. Well...
Awkward?
Yeah. I guess I should say it's thanks to you. You aren't all that surprised that I'm here, are you? It's almost as if you knew I'd show up.
Don't be silly. Anyway, are you sure you're really okay? We were worried you might get attacked by phantasms again or something.
I'd whistle, but I'd probably blow the mic up. It's not that great.
You were worried? About me?
Of course. Although it was only for a short time, you're still
Okay, this is the last one.
fought alongside us. We confirmed you were safe, but we couldn't just go see for ourselves. So seeing you here now does a lot to put us at ease. Now then, Hitsuki, you had something you wanted to ask, right? As your humble servant, Sierra, I'm happy to answer any questions that I can.
Okay then, let's just get right to it. Are you all just bugs? Wait, no, that's not what I meant. I'm not sure how to word this really. Are you human? I mean, look at you. Of course you are. Where are you from? Though, I can't even get my head wrapped around all the things I want to ask you.
Perhaps you want to ask about the boy Al who's with you.
Yes, that too. But wait,
Yeah,
I named him Al.
please.
I guess it's not really important. But yeah, who is Al? What is he? Is he even human? Is he from your world? Or what? Is something else going on here?
Unfortunately, I don't know the answer to that. We don't have nearly enough information to make an educated guess either.
You're kidding me. What do I hope he is?
Hmm.
Hell's just a bug? A bug like everything and everyone else here. Mother has said much herself, so it's got to be true, but maybe Mother was wrong? Sorry. I guess I really don't have everything sorted out in my head just yet.
That's weird.
I think I need more time to mull things over a bit. I should probably go.
Sure, but you're welcome back anytime, you know.
Yeah, thanks. To both of you.
Huh. Okay. As much as I would like to continue. So, unfortunately, that's all I have time for tonight. Hopefully we'll get to some action soon, because episode 4's action is really good where it is. Unfortunately, this bit is going to be story heavy, because it's new characters, new worlds, you know how it is. So, tomorrow? What day is it today? Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do some more PSO2. I'll try and get more weeklies done to increase my money reserves. My plan for that actually is to wait until the Phantom class comes out. The Phantom class really interests me, and so does the outfits. I really like the outfits. You already know I'm a fan of that sort of thing. So, until tomorrow, have a good night.